Hi, welcome to my Facebook. How Facebook was like 18 months ago. For me, Facebook is my environment where I meet my friends. It's actually like my city, or better, maybe my country, or even my world. And that's how I see social media, as it represents how we normally behave offline. But because it's online, companies can do a lot of stuff with it to make it all more relevant and more personal. In this demo, I want to show you what companies could do when they listen to me. And as a customer, they could be they could provide me with better offerings. Let's go to my profile. Of course, this is just me, like 18 months ago, and I was twittering. But most of all, my favorite activity was to take pictures of my son. Well, there's several reasons to do that, but it's most of all to keep my father up to date and foreign friends. But why would Albert Heijn, the biggest retailer in Holland, not listen to what I have to say? In this case, they tell me, it's time for new diapers. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay, this is the Albert Heijn page, the app, inside of Facebook. I installed it, so it doesn't have something to do with spamming because I installed it. So I accepted that Albert Heijn would come into my social domain and would probably offer me some more relevant offers. So what are they saying here? They are somehow saying about diapers. It's to translate this is time for new diapers. Because they offer me so relevantly, one of my thoughts is that they need to be very transparent. So they're saying, he's grown, we've been listening to you, and you said he's grown so fast, almost 5 kilograms. Well, that makes it easy for them because they could check out their product database and check what kind of Pampers I might use. Because Albert Heijn is my favorite store. I walk in there at least 2 times a week. But what they could also see is that I actually never buy Pampers at their shop because usually they're just more expensive than another discounter. But so, if I'm such a regular customer for them, why don't they choose to offer me this offer? Because they can score revenues and take it away from their competitors. Well, in that case, can you automate it? You could automate this kind of offerings by listening to keywords, but most of all, when you're in the social domain, make sure that you're personal. And this sentence here says this offer is specially for Noah. And this is the kind of personal attention I'm talking about. Noah is the name of my son. I've never told Albert Heijn that my son's name is Noah. But if they listen well in my social domain, in my Facebook account, they will know that Noah is the name of my son. And to make it all better, this offer of Heineken, this comes directly out of the bonus system. That's kind of a loyalty card that they have. And they could combine the Pampers and at the same time say, hey, when you're coming, or why don't you order another pack of Heineken while you're at it. But being in a social domain is more than just me. Albert Heijn would do a better job if they would think about what's in for me and my friends. Because if they consciously think about the relationship between me and my friends, they can proactively target me to talk with my friends about their brand. Well, let's take an example. This is Edward. Let's click on Edward's profile. Edward is one of my best friends, and he actually helped me to construct this demo. But Edward is having thoughts about his new home, and he's saying, "Can't wait for our housewarming party." Well, of course, Albert Heijn is also in his profile and saying, "Edward, congratulations! won't you update your grocery list? Well, sure, but what does Albert Heijn do for me? Let's go back. Albert Heijn says, hey ha, for your friends and Edward. Edward is saying he can't wait for our housewarming party. Well, because they monitor my social activity, they can see that I have a very good relationship with Edward. And of course, I'm going to his housewarming party. So why won't I stop at their liquor store and pick up 2 champagne bottles? That's helping me to, well, have a good relationship with my friends. So not just about a housewarming party, but something more obvious. It's Jeanette's birthday. So why don't they alert me to drop by at Athos, their perfume store, to buy a present for Jeanette? Or even better, I can order it online and they'll bring it by for me. This is my demo about how a company, a retailer, can be more relevant, more personal, and interact real time with their customers once they can get the permission to be in the social domain of their clients. But being in the social domain of the clients requires them to be very social and to not just think about their clients, but about their clients and their friends, family, and network. That's the whole added value of social media. According to me, this is how Web 3.0 kind of technology can bring more relevance to the web instead of just the current situation of the web where things are about transparency and lowest pricing. This demo is about a personal app that only shows personal offerings and maybe personal pricing and is not visible for anyone else.